but I think that's low-key insane against Brew. I think their draft's better. I think they have decent lanes. They are
longest, but he's been known as this guy that doesn't really play a lot of heroes, right? Like only recently has he still doesn't play a lot of heroes, but he did play Slark on the offlane. The hook is there.
Oh, Katomi! This man's punch is he's got a pretty goddamn good punch. So this is going to be exciting to see how he can believe in writing GG. But I don't know what was going on there.
I have someone muted? Like, I didn't see that, but yeah, okay. It's classic,
let's get ourselves underway. What's going on top lane? We've got a bit of a tri-lane, Kataomi. Yeah, you get first blood, but you're also gonna give up a kill. One win keeping Sweden showing in their safe lane, looking to really try and slow down and DM and give Rinkushi a good start. Oh, this hero.
AT is the boss.
Is there even thought sometimes of the Elder Titan to keep the hard camp open? Or even you kind of don't want to do that? Bottom lane, we might see that action actually continue to break out. Cloud, they are committing for Fishman. Looks like Amar wants to try and turn to deal with the Rubik instead, but he's actually not even going to any kills.
There was lift, right? So you can't really get anything as long as there's lift. Instead, he goes on the brew. Probably going to get some vessel fast as well. I've seen some builds recently with like Vessel Midas. Push, mid.
Well, they got him. Hero Jr., nice tornado. I don't think it's going to create enough separation, and Katsuomi with the rush should be able to continue to chase him down. Has enough to play around with the Ghost Walk, but it's not going to matter, will it? Okay, just slips inside that sentry range, going down to the right side instead. I think if he continued to the left, he would have run out, but...
Another miss. Yeah, that sentry ward didn't... Of course, it mattered a lot, but they had another sentry in ET, so they would have gotten him regardless, but... Yeah, nice attempt by him to escape. Good hook as well.
Bottom? See if he's going to be in some danger. It's like Amar pounces on cooldown. I'm just going to try and wrap around the trees, but it shouldn't matter in the end. Fishman plus 73 damage.
Top lane
Top lane, no one. He's going to make a rotation off the back of the regen rune, so... See if he sticks around bottom, though, still. Cloud showing the lane. Amar level 6 already. Very important the fact that Slark was able to get out of the lane. This time the hook will connect, and Cloud is still a little bit away from level 6. They're going to try and tip Ichiro Jr. down to bottom from the side step of their pounce. Chiro's got a shield rune, so it's not going to be easy for them to address the Invoker. He can go freely inside these fights. The Echo Stomp will disrupt the Invoker's spellcasting, but Cloud is going to continue to chase Kataomi down. Looks like they need a way to be able to get the Pudge to safety. Can they do so? Cloud continuing to... I mean, you are committed now. There's just no out. You're all in. Unfortunately, the Invoker also kind of got baited for that. And Kataomi's like, yeah, all right. Look, what are you guys doing? What are you actually doing? I'm a Pudge. You're going to chase me down? Cool. You're just going to give up a couple kills and no one gets the double. And he's probably laughing.
He's still killable, but it's just so hard. Like, especially if he brews up with the Storm Brawler. He's got way too much evasion, so... Top lane, NIGMA.
Top lane? They're on the DM. Chiro Jr. looks like this time the rotation will convert onto a kill. They're going to go towards their strong Chaos Knight. And shut down the Enigma, who's been left alone. We have not really spoken much about this top lane. DM with the drums, but giving up a kill. Now they're going to look to mid lane as well. Chiro's going to be able to get in range for the Cold Snap, but it will not matter. No one... acts as a bit of a bodyguard, getting Kataomi back to his side of the map.
Rubik
no one is committed and stuck inside the river. Can they get the telekinesis? They can. No one dragged back into the damage. Shiraju just spell casting. Really important key to help with the kills. Another miss hook from Kataomi, but looks like with the Earth Splitter, they'll at least get the Rubik and maybe also Chiro Jr. They've got the movement speed thanks to the drums from DM, so he can get in range for the Black Hole. And it looks like once again the Invoker steps a little bit too far in.
Owning the lane. Like, that's why he was broken in the last patch, because you just own the lane, and then you have a minute 14 support 5 with the dagger.
Top lane. Jr. TP'd in for no one, but the rest of the team are coming, but they are... Jesus.
Hook.
Nice hook from Kataomi. This time it's going to be on the mark. So at least it's an even of the trade there.
And the tip, bro, you just missed like 15 hooks. Maybe this is one of the ways of doing it. You don't bring everyone, you just bring Slark. And he kinda pokes and prods, maybe gets Bruce mana.
Okay, hook. I mean, he's going to be able to get the ultimate off in time, but it's probably not how they would like the ulti to be used. We will need to see more responses out of the boys on Entity because OneWin, they've got the supports nearby. Again, the levels is the thing that's an issue. Respect finally has the level 6, so with the lasso is going to be on online, Amar needs to be cautious of this. See if he's going to be able to step away. Meanwhile, Munkushi also rotates for the first time of the game here with the Chaos Knight. No Black Hole for DM. Is it going to be a factor, though? No one enters the fight with the Leshrac, and they've used all their spells, so no one... He's got nothing to be concerned about. He can start to chase Chira Jr. down. Has he got the AoE damage, so Sentry gives him a bit of an inkling of the direction he's running. It looks like no one should tick him out. Very nicely done. And their ability to take objectives... showcasing they can do that with ease. Katomi is getting hunted down top lane with Chira Jr. Should be able to find him. And this is a Vessel Invoker. And by the looks of it, going to be a solo kill. So that's fun for Chira Jr. Respect to be able to pick up a little bit of experience for these lads as well. We are seeing that Entity trying to continue to occupy OneWin's triangle, but looks like OneWin are aware of this. They're not going to give up any free kills.
Yep. Not going to be too bad.
Yeah, it's alright. I think he did... Yeah, I mean, he's farming up some stacks now as well in the jungle, so definitely helping out Respect to be able to keep up. Hooks onto Cloud. They're going to be able to bring him down. Nice split. No one gets the stun. Of course, the follow-up is there from Fishman. DM might be able to catch up the Sweet and Strong as well. They're going to make sure he can't wrap over towards the T2 tower.
Man.
They're not even done. Look how aggressive no one's playing with the haste and the double damage rune. So both of the runes available for no one.
He's got Bloodstone. Keep in mind, he's got Bloodstone, so he's just running them down with it. I can buy it on someone else, but...
I'm just thinking armor as well.
Well, then Shiva's is maybe a better option, because you are playing into a CK as well. But yeah, the armor would be nice.
That's Tornado. Gonna be able to clip onto both the Munkushi. Will reveal the Orchid, and you're gonna have to give up Katsuomi.
Let's see if he switches. I like the BKB. Honestly, the teams are getting better and better at just playing under their own vision. Everyone understands.
Can a mob do this?
Yep.
Okay.
He's a Slark. He's got
Can
shard.
Cloud be here? I don't know if he can be here. That...
Yep.
Good vision. You know they're not at the top jungle, so they have to be somewhere else. The scan does go red. So Chira Jr. gonna try and get under the Ghost Book. Did they get a glimpse of him?
Oh, the dust connected.
Dust is out, and yeah, they should be able to see him now. Meanwhile, Amara as well is also just trying to solo kill Respect. Chira's gonna go for the tippy. Nice sidestep. Fishman, I don't know whether he actually would have blocked the hook or not, but regardless, Katsuomi stops him on the escape. And meanwhile, Amara and Fishman over to the right side are still able to chase Respect down.
Yeah. It's, you know, you're playing this in Walker with the Vessel, and that's what you're doing. Rubik top. It's just rough. Like, you just don't want to be in this position. If you're playing in, even this new Invoker, if you're playing him, if you those new things as well, kinda, sorta new, right? Like with the what's it called?
Crash landing?
The crash landing facet, yeah. Like he's been plaguing the pubs recently.
Munkushi bottom lane? Amar's gonna poke, hookshot, somehow misses Katsuomi.
He still has ult to work with. That was... oh no.
They're gonna be able to go this deep. I mean, they want to turn to try and bring down no one. No one activates the Bloodstone before the lasso, so he's gonna be able to shrug off the damage, and there's just nothing. They've got nothing on OneWin. Severely lacking the response to be able to address Entity's lead. They might be able to blow up the Brew as well before the ultimate again. Again, he cannot even play around with the Primal Split. Now, Chira Jr. is going to be chased inside the base, and it's just, they're crumbling. They step back into the hook. Katsuomi he struggled for a little bit this game, but sometimes the hooks have been there as well, and that was... There's a lot of chuckles going on.
Smoke up. This is that desperate smoke, pretty much.
Yeah. Let's see if Cloud can play with the split this game, and if Munkushi can enter, it's a BKB team. On the front line's not where you want your Enigma.
He's got
First point of contact, you need to try and keep him alive, but they're not going to have the damage inside the lasso. Amar creating chaos in the backline with the Chaos Knight, unable to even enter. They're going to drop the Black Hole strike on the dome. It's a great steal, but it's too little too late. You got nothing. And honestly, maybe at the stage
Yeah.
where one winner gonna tap out.
I think we are. This is 23 minutes. Yeah, there it goes. Like, you know it when you see it. That's a desperate smoke. That's like one last-ditch punch. Like, if you see and check his neutral items, he's got the Eye of the Vizier.
Be on the menu, though Chira doesn't necessarily play much of it.
At Entity, they have very solid lanes, just like they did in game 1. And
What's the reason? What's the reason that they're pro players? What do you think? Professional e-gamers.
Give up first blood. Well, yeah, professional e-gamers helps, and that's first blood for a professional e-gamer called Munkushi.
My Croatian bro. No, I didn't. I didn't ask what makes them better than us. Just like what makes them e-gamers. Kataomi top lane. He does have dive though. He's debating.
Whoa, is it?
Is that?
Okay. What's going on? They're both dead.
Yeah.
No value there. You know, you help assist the kill. Unfortunately, you didn't get the experience, but you had no regen, so the Phoenix kind of wanted to die to come back to the lane with full resources, so...
I'm not sure. Like, you of course you wanted to die, but you never want to die first.
That's Cloud. Cloud bottom lane. It's like finally, they have gone pretty far though, and Amara is stuck with the bug still continuing to be on him. Fishman is also in some trouble. Is this rotation with respect? This is huge. Both supports do a lot with experience. I mean, in particular, the Weaver, mid lane as well. Chira Jr. getting dived. Another toss with the crash landing. Weaver. And another kill. So that's the big one. Looks like, dude, he's going to be the real big breadwinner here, Sweden Strong. Okay, I thought... I know it's... What is Fishman up? He's so ambitious that he's going to get this. There's just no way they knew where he was. You see Cloud just waiting on the other side of the cogs. It looks like this would be a free kill. They'll get the wisdom, of course. And yeah, supports are really, I mean, they have an incredible start. Level 5. They want to continue to dive past the tower. Looks like they're happy at the moment with the extra creeps they've got. Tower is going to be very vulnerable. They'll bring Fishman down. They're even going to bring Katsuomi through the portal too.
Fishman?
It's a Fishman first away from the team. I don't know. Fishman probably going to give up his life here. We'll have an opportunity for them to step in, but the Roar from Cloud holds Amar back, and this static link doesn't get a lot of damage, but Swinnerstrong just ran into the Razor. Like, Yera only saw 22 damage, but this Eye of the Storm still does a lot, and now no one with a double damage rune has to be a little bit cautious here for some of the heroes on one win. No one...
He went really deep, and there was no follow-up. If they had at least one hero to follow, no one...
There's the DD value. No one.
Look at that. Look at that.
The toss for the tree throw. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gotta get rid of the bugs. And now Chira Jr. stepping in. Amara's gone a little bit deep. Are they going to be able to punish them? Entity all incredibly low. Another huge toss. Are you going to be cautious? This toss is back up surely. No one. He should be able to catch up to Chira Jr. Has the avalanche in a couple seconds. And what do you know? The toss is back up. And it's a goddamn triple kill.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you now see what I meant just a moment ago?
Happened.
Yeah, probably. Some payback. I really don't know. One Cloud? Can he... Avalanche Roar?
Yeah, one stun into the Roar. Gotta be cautious about the Boar slow. They are going really deep into one-win territory. You've got the kill onto Cloud. Like you said, Katsuomi's got the egg. We'll use the last second. Amar's going to be able to send Respect over to the right side as well. And this Enchantress always has had a pretty tough time in the Razor without having to care about the untouchable. And what was... Continue to try and defend the tower on Entity. Amar will poke his head forward. Looks like one win do have the read that something's going on. They're going to disengage together. No one smoke will pop on the low ground. Fishman, they're going to be able to get the blink reveal. No one into the middle. They're all stuck inside the cogs, not the position you want to be in for one win with all the AoE damage. It's a double for Katsuomi. And what could have been even more disastrous if the egg was actually available for NC to work with. They're still going to be able to catch up. No one. Nice angle for the toss back. Chira Jr. has an astral step if he can make it over the cliff. We'll be able to do so. No one considering about going for the chase. Blink, unfortunately, still on cooldown for him. He might wrap around, though.
For one win, like you mentioned DM and the T's free farming, well, so was TB, right? Like he was chilling in the jungle. They get another kill, though. These heroes just can't find the...
Three men, potentially. Alright, toss into Doom. lot of hay by Chira. And it seems like Amara's got a pretty good read. He's going to farm the lane. They'll go through the bridge, and it's taking quite some time for OneWin, and they might be a little bit too late if Amar goes towards the east. They should get him, though.
I think they get him.
They're going to get him. Oh, okay, they'll get him. Right? There's the roll. Last second. I mean, you're starting to tip in. Let's see how Takey's actually going to be. A pretty big one charge. Fishman. That's a perfect placement on the first target, so we can use the cogs to protect Amar. And then now you've got no one jumping in as well. Mukushi's going to be able to play around with the Thunder with a gigantic supernova in the middle. You cannot deal with the egg. All you can do is try and run away. Because they will get no one as well, as actually turns out pretty well. DM a little bit too late to the party. Can you still fight this though from OneWin? Sweden Strong's going to charge up aggressively because you've got Chira Jr. splitting away from the south side. Here comes the Void Spirit. But we are seeing the potential lack of damage, but it's not going to be an issue in this occasion. Munkushi finds a triple. Yep. And finally, a fight will go OneWin's way.
And that's how we go game 3.
You said it puts us in a good position for OneWin. Potentially go to a game 3, 2,000 net worth lead. We've got Munkushi, first time he was able to get involved. Now Povolt's him further up in top of the net worth. We will have a kill from No One and Fishman though. They are clumped together. Looks like Entity do have the read that potentially something is breaking out. They're starting to huddle together in case a team fight does occur. Munkushi's going to lead the way. Smoke's going to pop the jump on the top, but it's just an illusion. What a perfect placement. Clockwork on the other side of the river where the illusion was, so being baited.
That's like, you can't blame them for that. The smoke popped.
No, of course not.
You know, the smoke popped. Toss
now
back.
the jump in. No one into the toss, into the hook shot. That's perfect. What a way to initiate for now for Entity, and all eyes on Munkushi. What can the Terrorblade do? It's a lot of damage onto DM. DM, this Sunray heal. It's not enough to keep the Doom alive, and Amar tries to charge in the middle, but he's going to be okay. Once again, no one with the toss in. They'll be able to assassinate the Weaver, turning to Respect next, and they're just kiting Munkushi. Was able to output enough damage for the Doom kill, but now afterwards, Munkushi, he's got no one to work with, and he'll have to leave Cloud alone on his own island. So Entity, even without the Doom's ultimate and his life as well, is still able to take an incredibly good fight.
Honestly, this game on Phoenix, no matter what you buy, you're gonna have impact. Even if you went for some Shiva's kind of a build, I think it would be good.
Respect? Charging forward. What? How?
I don't know. Dota.
The Void Spirit now next as well with a hook shot. No one gonna be able to get the toss away into the Doom. Nice combination once again. It must have been the spray. And which it was.
Not sure, we'll see. Amar?
Yeah, Amar. Okay. Fishman. Thanks to Gank. It's a smoke, and Munkushi's going to get another kill as well. Sad. Very well, very well. Respect as well as being a little bit frustrating for No One. They're coming though on OneWin. Starting to tip into the tier 2 tower. You Cloud along with Munkushi playing on the east side of the river. No one's actually going to be able to get the jump in. Beat can be used from Cloud with the toss back. Do they want to use the Doom? They'll feel it's required to get the kill. Chira Jr. out of the equation. And Munkushi activated the meta. And do you want to force a fight, or you... Because you have the numbers, but maybe you just look to go for round 2 once the meta expires.
He's got the BKB, and they have Blink now on Cloud, so...
Now instead, trying to chase the Phoenix. Able to get a glimpse, and yeah, there's the raw dead Phoenix. Very big kill. This hero incredibly impactful inside the team fight, but you got to be careful now. Meta is about to expire, and they will dance away to the right side, so they're not going to stick around for maybe an opportunity for No One to find the jump in.
Kinda nuts.
Yeah. Is right. They're going to force the fight. Meta is back up. Down inside the lane they want to go. I mean, Swindenstrom's going to show. Munkushi will show as well.
Hex.
Chira Jr. is going to be able to get the start. This is looking pretty decent for OneWin. Roar is out before the Doom's going to be able to spellcast, and you just need to get out. Entity trying to cut their losses, but No One slowed down with the Skadi. Amar's going to try and give them some space, but Amar too is in some danger with the BKB TPR. Doesn't need to worry about the Roar, but around with the line being drawn. Vision's going to be placed, of course, the power from OneWin just to be able to scout out with the summons, the illusions, the Weaver. Very frustrating.
Oh, toss back.
No one, the toss. Maybe off the mark. They use the Eye of the Storm as well. Now with the jump in, just trying to poke, force some reactions. Meta was committed from Minkrushi over to the other side. No one's in some danger. Nice silencer. They'll be able to stop the Sun Ray, but it means the Void Spirit had to commit. Tira Jr. stuck inside the egg, and they're going to be able to secure the kill. And meanwhile, they're onto the Terrorblade. Doom is out. Minkrushi just going to try and output as much damage before he dies, but it will not result in a successful team fight because no one's here with a tiny. All the raw damage output with the toss up in a couple of seconds. They've got the control to prevent the time lapse, and yes, of course, one. I was actually impressed with some of the games where I saw that be the case, depending on what your mid laner is, but they're going to try and pop DD and look to take Roche. They will get here fast enough by the looks of it. They need to commit on the boys on Entity. This is dangerous. Eyes on Kataomi. This is going to be a level 3 supernova. Tira Jr. with the jump in. They're going to be able to get the Roar onto the Doom. No ultimate. That's a huge way to start. And the Supernova's not in the greatest spot. They also just blew up no one. What just happened? What actually happened inside the team fight? You buy it back on DM, but DM had no hopes of re-entering this. And now Amat, his TP's also on cooldown as well. So a BKB and no escape. That was just super, super sloppy. This looks very difficult with that one mistake now.
Yep. And it's even more difficult because up to this point, like, you could win any fight on any side.
Be here? Can he really be here? Okay, Lincoln's gonna be given. Wow, well done. Lincoln's given over to no one to protect him, and now with the hook in, they're all stuck inside the middle. They'll be able to get out of the cog, so the Supernova won't be as devastating to get a couple of extra members. Meanwhile, down to the south, your Scepter.
No one.
They'll be able to scout out Respect. Meanwhile, yep, no one. Over to the other side. I mean, everyone else, they left the Tiny. They wanted the kill into the Enchantress, but the damage on Ench was lacking. What's the call from Entity? You're thinking about going back in, but you do not have anything left in the tank. The Dake onto the face. Siege. Another difficult defense from Entity. And it's going to be activated this time. They got some visions inside the base. They'll send the illusions forward as well to create some chaos and maybe stop the blink from no one. That's Void Spirit's job. Meanwhile, Mar's going to be in some double. Oh my god, they're all clumped up. Can they turn to the Supernova? It looks like they should be able to deal with the egg this time. So the call for them, it does mean that Cloud's in some danger as no one's Tiny starting to get the damage out with the cleave and the crits. Multiple buybacks out of one win. They're going to look to try and reset and go again.
Yeah, keep in mind, no Razor with Refresher or BKB any longer.
No one. Fine. Last set of barracks. Oh, never mind. There's some mid. Junior with an aggressive jump in. And we know how important that Hex is going to be for Kataomi with the toss back. They need to try and deal with the Lincolns. Any break, aggressive jump. Look at the crits. Look at the crits. Got him. Oh my god. This Tiny hero, bro. What is that? Just so much damage from no one. Tira Jr. Nowhere to run for him. Back inside the base he goes. Put his dancing shoes on, just trying to sacrifice and maybe hope everyone else gets away, but Hop is getting shoved in, so probably going to be able to get the barracks. Sweet and Strong looking to try and act as a bit of a deterrent. Oh, Tira Jr. with Tira Jr.?
Toss?
What? He's got a buyback. What?
They didn't. Hey, they didn't even finish Rush. Like, they moved. They just moved out.
Oh man. They scouted. Roche is so low. No one's just going to walk in.
He's bashed.
And can you fight this, man? You could just drop Supernova if you really want to control the area.
What
to deal with the bugs a little bit frustrating. They will do so.
It's kind of hard.
Shadow Blade.
Dude, it's so scary to go in there when you know there's a TB on the cliff. Like, you go in, he spawns 10 illusions.
Okay, they're going to be able to find... Not the greatest Supernova, but importantly, Lincoln's given over to Minkrushi. That's going to be able to stop the Doom. Fishman still wants to go. Are you committing everything for Respect? And with the crits, you're going to be able to blow him up. Void Spirit's alive in 30 seconds, but Amar, he's locked onto the Terrorblade. His Doom and all the damage is gone. Double static links means, what can you do? He is just shooting peas out at the boys on Entity. No one double toss. Blows up Sweet and Strong. They're over on Cloud on the right side as well. Yeah, they might be on Amar. They'll get the kill onto the Razor, but meanwhile, DM and Kataomi hand in hand going to be able to bring down with the Beastmaster, who's got no buyback. And Minkrushi just can't do anything. You don't have the meta. And without the meta, the damage isn't there for you to be able to close out this game. And in the end, Entity They really had to work for it, man. One win had some incredible team fights, but Entity, they're going to be able to take this last fight around Roche. That's all.
Beast has one as well. They can maybe def this even now.
They have Glyph, maybe. They might just die instead. No one toss. Hang on, no one. No one, no one. Look at the damage. Nice Lincoln's timing. They're going to be able to stop the Roar. No one's got a buyback, but I think they may have defended. Let's see if it's been long enough. The Glyph's going to be there. No one will TP in. 30 seconds before the Terror Blade. Importantly, a Supernova. Oh, he dived into the Remnant. I mean, Void Spirit's doing everything he can. The 1%ers to try and keep them in the game. He's got a buyback. T4 tower will fall. Last one, Throne now exposed as well. Still without the Terror Blade. And looks like entry the call from them is just to deal with the objectives. No one Beekeeper is going to be there. Everyone is hitting for the Throne. Even the supports as well want out of this game. And it looks like Entity will